up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie. And today, I'm reviewing Peruse Labs N-O Noxygen. Noxygen, pre-workout accelerator, blood flow amplifier. Is it worth it? Before I get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out every day for you now. From health food reviews, supplement reviews, gizmos, gadgets, goodies, all sorts of good finds for you fine folks out there. So click subscribe and let's get into this. All right, here we freaking go. Let's get down to business, quit monkeying around, and let's get into this here. So this is what I'm gonna say. This is the first product here that I'm reviewing. Peruse Labs sent me over a nice package. Bless these fine folks over there. They sent me a protein, a pre-workout, a few things right here. So this is their like pump pills, okay? They made I think a powder version or a liquid version, and here's their pill version. So I went through the whole container and I just saved 2 of them to show you fine folks out there so you can see what we're working with here. So they're like this. They're like these cool looking, this is a cool looking product here. They're like these gel caps. So here's the deal. What this is supposed to do is you use it with, it's supposed to enhance your workout by providing pumps, blood flow, yada, yada, yada. So I'm gonna tell you my experience with this boy. I'm here to freaking give it to you straight. Garage Gym homie's not shining any schlongs today. I'm not just coming here to say, it's worth it if it's not worth it if it is. Either way, no schlong shining over here at freaking Straight Up Fitness Talk with Garage Gym homie. We ain't freaking talking feelings here. We're talking facts. This isn't freaking CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, or whatever the heck you're watching at home. Go watch Don Lemon if you want schlong shining. End of freaking story. Quit monkeying around. Here we go. Okay, so what you got here? Servings per container, you got 30 up in here. 30 servings, 2 liquid capsules is a serving, so you give you 60 of these capsules. Very simple label here. You get a little sodium, 135 milligrams. I like that. I need some sodium. I don't add freaking salt to my food. I keep it clean because I feel that I've ran the numbers. I stay tight. I get enough sodium with my freaking food. I get about 18 to 1900 milligrams. So a little added sodium can only help. Don't be freaking scared of salt. Unless you do takeouts all the time, then you're overdoing it. Because you don't ever know. I don't care how clean you order your food. You go to a restaurant, you say, I want a plain, clean piece of salmon with no butter, da-da-da. You still never know how much sodium they're using. You never know, no matter how clean you eat at a restaurant, how much sodium they're using. The only way to know is if you're cooking yourself. End of freaking story. Okay, so you got some glycerol, 1.6 grams. Glycerol, I freaking love glycerol. I react really well to it. I've taken a gram of glycerol and I've seen the difference. I've taken 2 grams, I've seen the difference. I've taken 3 grams and I'm freaking like a gorilla in the freaking gym. I can see a clear difference. But then some of these scientists, people, reviewers come on and they say, no, the science shows freaking you need at least 20 grams of glycerol for it to be effective. You know what? You might need 20 grams of glycerol for it to be effective because you don't know how to freaking activate those dang pumps. Garage Gym homie freaking knows how to do the rep right. I'm bringing out the best of that glycerol, and that glycerol is bringing out the best in me. I love glycerol. So this is what the point is. You got 1.6 grams of glycerol, 135 milligrams of sodium, and sodium nitrate as a trademark name, NO3-T, 500 milligrams. So it's 3 simple ingredients in here, or maybe 2 ingredients, and the sodium, the 135 milligrams, comes from that sodium nitrate. So 2 ingredients in here. So I'm going to tell you how I've used this boy. Whew! Number 1, I've used it by itself before my training with no stims, no other pre-workouts. I've also used it with a pump product that didn't have these two ingredients. I've also used it before a hot yoga class because it says here on the instructions, take 1 serving pre-workout to promote increased vasodilation, endurance, and cellular volumization. So that to me qualifies before hot yoga. I like more blood flow and all that. I've also taken it with a high stim pre-workout. So I'm going to tell you why I think it might be worth it and why I don't think it's worth it. Number one, with the pump product, I was freaking boom. I was freaking pumped to all heaven. My muscles felt like the skin was so tight around them, like they were going to freaking pop. Okay. You could say that's from the pump product I took. You're right. Absolutely, if you say that. I don't know that it was this or that. I took this without a pump product, pre-workout, no stims, nothing. And I feel like I saw a decent difference in my pumps. I feel like I could see some, I always look in the mirror to see how my vascularity is, how, and there's a lot of things that could affect it. The food you ate the night before, there's just a lot of things that can affect your pumps. I felt like I could see a difference. I took it before a hot yoga class. When I looked in the mirror, I was super vascular in a way where I'm not used to seeing vascularity in the yoga class. I felt like it may have helped with my blood flow a little bit, retaining a little water, making me look a little pumped from the sodium. Sodium is effective. I mean, I don't know what the science behind the sodium nitrate is. Maybe some of my viewers, you could tell me. And then lastly, I mixed it with a high stim pre-workout that had minimal pumps, and I felt that it brought the best out of the high stim pre-workout that didn't have any, very little pump. Maybe a little bit of citrulline was in there. So this is why I think it would be worth it, and this is why I think it's not. This would be worth it. First of all, this kind of stuff is extras. This is all extra stuff. Would I personally purchase this and just keep it in my arsenal? I like glycerol a lot. I don't know that I would just keep this like for my training. This is where I think it would be worth it for you and not. If you like glycerol, to pair this with a pump product, it'll bring the best out of it. I looked like a freaking, when I paired this with a pump product without glycerol, this went together. I did it several times. I went through 29 servings. I only have 1 serving left. It went together in a very noticeable fashion where I felt the aesthetics, like the best came out of me. I would not use this as your only pump product. I don't think it qualifies. I think there's much better options. I wouldn't just have this pre-workout and that's my only, I don't need anything pre-workout. But if I'm gonna have a pump product, I'm not gonna use this as a standalone pump product. So the 2 ways this is worth it is paired with if you're a glycerol person, you wanna add a little sodium in there, paired with a pump product, this will be great. If you're a pump chaser, this will bring it out of you. And if you're taking a high stim pre-workout that's lacking pumps, this would bring the best out of that. So it's worth it in those 2 ways. It's not worth it in the way where this would be your only pump product. And I don't know that they made it like that. I think they made it kind of to pair with others. It's an accelerator, whatever that means. So I think it's just kind of an extra they made to put on top of it. So that's what I got for you. End of freaking story. Garage Gym homie is always going to give it to you straight. With a pump product, works freaking amazing. With a high stim pre-workout, freaking awesome. By itself as a pump product, I could leave it. I'm not gonna use this by itself as my only pump product. So that's the review. That's what I got. If you freaking liked the review, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't freaking like the review, Let's get some dang pumps, man. We're in it together. And then come back and subscribe to the channel. God bless all of you, man. Together. Together. Come on, let me flex on them boys. Let's get this dang muscle. God bless all of you. Love you all. I'm out.